Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and God2, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Neighborhood offers support for an 8-year-old girl who lost her family in the Texas floods. Written by Julie Provost, read by Julie Provost. The devastating Texas floods on the 4th of July have affected so many people, from campers to those who were staying nearby. For one little girl, this tragedy was filled with unimaginable loss. Jenna Burgess is just 8 years old and lost her whole family. Her community of Liberty, Texas, about 40 miles northeast of Houston, is rallying behind her to help her through this tragedy. She was at summer camp in Texas Hill Country while her family, Dad, John Burgess IV, Mom, Julia Burgess, and 2 brothers, Jack, 5, and James, 1.5 years old, were at an RV park nearby. What started as a family getaway turned deadly when the Guadalupe River surged 26 feet in 45 minutes and swept through the RV camp. John and Julia did not make it. The young boys are still missing at the time of this article. The Liberty community has come together to support the little girl who lost her family in the Texas floods, showing her love and support in many different ways. Jenna's cheer coach created a fundraiser called the Jenna Bow. After thinking a few families might participate, she was surprised to see her post explode with orders pouring in from not only Liberty, but from across the whole state. People want to help. KPRC2 click to Houston, talk to some neighbors in Liberty. I don't know what she's going through, but just pray. I'll be praying for her, the families, Alicia Perry, Liberty resident, shared. The entire community has put its arms around the young girl, who is now staying with extended family. A trust will also be set up. My heart just goes out. So what can I say is that you just want to be with the families and give them the support and strength you can, another resident shares. John is also Texas country singer Pat Green's brother. The artist's wife, Corey Green, shared about the loss on Instagram with the caption, "We are so thankful for the outpouring of love and concern. Pat's little brother, John, his wife, Julia, and 2 other children were swept away in the Caravel flood. We are heartbroken and anxiously waiting for all of them to be found. Thank you for your prayers." We can never truly know why tragedies like this happen, but we will keep Jenna and her extended family and community in our prayers. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled, and do not be afraid. John 14:27.
You know, the Bible tells us, "I will bless those who bless you." That's not just a nice sentiment, it's biblical prophecy. And it's a commandment from God, it's a calling, and right now we're called to act. The teachings of the New Testament are deeply intertwined with the Hebrew Scriptures. As Christians, we are called to honor and respect this shared heritage. The Apostle Paul reminds us in Romans 11:18, "Do not consider yourself to be superior to those other branches. If you do, consider this. You did not support the root, but the root supports you." Supporting the people of Israel is more than a belief. It's a biblical mandate. By partnering with the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, IFCJ, we can live out this calling together. Just as the fellowship blesses God's children, we know that you will be blessed too. Learn more about the fellowship and how you can live out your faith, bless Israel, and be blessed in return. Visit ifcj.org today. Again, that's ifcj.org. Be the blessing, live the word, answer the call.
Retiring pilot's family surprises him at gate after his final flight. Written by Michaela Gordoni, read by Julie Provost. After 35 years of flying high, a retiring pilot finally touched down for the last time, and his family was there to celebrate it. The 64-year-old Brad Hatchett was pleasantly surprised to see his family greet him at the gate after his last flight. Brad's journey began during his college years. A T-38 mock-up on campus had caught his eye, and it turns out he would inherit his dad's passion for flying. "I always had a love of flying," the retiree said. "My dad was a big aviation enthusiast and he even built his own airplane." In 1982, at the age of 22, Brad joined the Air Force initial flight screening program, where he got to fly a T-41. He served 8 years in active duty and another 8 in the Air National Guard. He also joined American Airlines as a carrier pilot and remained there for 25 years. His final flight was from Hawaii to Arizona on July 1st. He came walking through wearing a lei. When he walked through the gate, his family was there waiting for him, holding signs and wearing leis and floral shirts. His daughter, Lindsay Pritchard, captured the moment in a viral TikTok video. My dad didn't want any kind of celebration or retirement party, but we knew deep down he would be so excited to see his family when he got off the plane, she said. The family flew in from all over the country to surprise him. We thought it would be super difficult to get the whole family there on a relatively short notice. But everyone in the family, without hesitation, commented and said they would make it work to be present, Lindsay said. Brad's wife, Denise, and the American Airlines helped to get the family special gate passes. Denise, Brad's 3 kids, his mom, stepdad, and 2 grandkids were there. I just about broke out crying, but I knew once I let out that first tear, I wouldn't be able to control it, so I tried hard to fight that back, Brad said. I felt grateful to be able to share such a special moment with my entire family. The family gathered at Brad's home and enjoyed a pool day together, and Brad was happy. There was a sense of relief and lifted weight of responsibility. Never again would I have to go to work and have hundreds of lives be my responsibility to get them to their destination safely, Brad said. At the same time, on my last flight, everything I did crossed my mind that I would never have fun getting to do this again. Over Brad's career, he flew military aircraft, the A-10, AT-38, and F-16, and later piloted the 757, 777, and the Airbus 321. He averaged 4 to 5 trips a month and would be away from home for days at a time. The best part about being pilot were the many people from all walks of life that I got to meet, Brad said. I had the best office in the world, being up in the sky. I got to travel to some amazing places all over the world. How sweet it is that the whole family planned a difficult surprise for the veteran on short notice. It shows how loved and admired he is and his family. Congratulations on the 35 years in the sky, Brad. You are blessed.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
Hey there, it's Nicole Eunice from the How to Study the Bible podcast, and I'd love to invite you to join us as we weekly discover a passage of God's Word together. From beginning to end, from principles to practicals, we are here to make sure that God's Word is powerful and relevant to your life. If that sounds like something you're looking for, I would love to invite you to subscribe. You can go to lifeaudio.com and search How to Study the Bible, and we'll see you there.